We begin a journey not just through the pages of a book, but through the depths of our own spirit. The Lord of the Rings is not just a fantasy novel. It is a testament to courage, to perseverance, to the idea that even the smallest person can change the course of the future. It is a reminder that no matter how dark the night, the dawn will always break. And today, as you listen, let these words ignite a fire within you. Because this is more than a book. It is a call to adventure, a call to greatness. Think about Frodo, an ordinary hobbit, living a simple life in the Shire. He never sought glory, never wished for power, and yet destiny placed the fate of the world in his hands. How often do we feel unprepared for the challenges life throws at us? How often do we tell ourselves that we are too small, too weak, too insignificant to make a difference? But Frodo's journey teaches us that true strength is not about having power. True strength is about carrying on, even when the weight of the world is on your shoulders. And what about Samwise Gamgee? The loyal friend, the unshakable support, the heart that never wavers. There are moments in life when we doubt ourselves, when we feel like giving up, when the road ahead seems too treacherous. And in those moments, we all need a Samwise, someone who reminds us of who we are, someone who will carry us when we can no longer walk. But more than that, we need to be a Samwise, to stand by those we care about, to lift them up when they stumble, to remind them that they are not alone. Because in the end, it is not the great warriors or the mighty kings who shape the world. It is the ones who choose loyalty, who choose love, who choose to keep moving forward, no matter what. And then, there is Aragorn, a man who could have run from his destiny, who could have lived in the shadows of doubt and fear. But instead, he chose to rise. He chose to claim his throne, not for power, but because he knew that his people needed him. How many of us are running from who we are meant to be? How many of us are afraid to step into our greatness? But hear these words, and hear them well. The world does not need more people who doubt themselves. The world needs warriors, leaders, dreamers, people who are willing to embrace their true potential, to stand tall in the face of fear, to take up the sword of courage, and fight for what is right. And let us not forget Gandalf, the wise, the patient, the one who sees beyond the chaos. He reminds us that even the darkest forces can be defeated, not by brute strength alone, but by wisdom, by kindness, by never losing sight of the light. In a world that often feels lost in shadows, be the one who carries the torch. Be the one who brings hope where there is none. Because in the end, as Gandalf said, even the smallest act of kindness can hold back the darkness. And then, there is the greatest lesson of all. The lesson of the ring itself. Power can corrupt. Power can consume. And the greatest battle we will ever fight is not against some dark lord. It is against ourselves. The temptation to give in to greed, to let fear control us, to choose the easy path instead of the right one. These are the true tests of life. And so, we must ask ourselves, what burden do we carry? What darkness do we battle? And most importantly, how do we rise above it? Because that is what this story is about. It is about rising. Rising when the weight seems unbearable. Rising when all hope seems lost. Rising because we must. Because if we do not, then who will? The road will not be easy. There will be struggles. There will be loss. There will be moments when you feel like you cannot go on. But remember this. The greatest victories come from the hardest battles. And in the end, when the journey is complete, when you stand at the edge of everything you once feared, you will look back and realize you were always meant for this. So take heart, find your courage, and step forward. Because the adventure is calling, and the world is waiting for you.